Hi, Jess King here with Jess King Yoga. In this short sequence, we're going to be using a couple yoga blocks as always. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can use a pillow for this first pose. It is supported bridge. So go ahead and lay down on the mat and put whatever prop that you have underneath your sacrum. And just feel the support of your block or your pillow. And let the hips be nice and heavy. Start to drop into your breath. Start to notice how the body feels. Soften the jaw and the skin on the forehead. Take a nice big full belly breath. Fill up the belly and expand in the ribs. Exhale, let it all go. Do that one more time. Fill up the belly. Exhale, let it go. Good. On an inhale, press into your feet. Lift your hips up off your prop. Remove your prop off to the side. Let the hips float back down to the mat. Gather the legs into the chest. Take a little rock side to side. Good. Now bring the hands to the top of the knees. And take the knees out to the right and to the left. And then draw them forward, back to center, and then back towards your chest. Take a couple more circles like this, drawing them out, forward, in, and back. And now take those circles in the opposite direction. Notice if you are gripping in the hips. Notice the fluidity or lack of fluidity. Good. When you feel even, come on back to center. Take another little rock side to side. And then two options here. You can either bring your hands underneath your knees, point your toes, hollow out your belly, and start to rock forward and back. Or you can just simply rock to the side, press yourself up through a seat, and eventually make your way into a tabletop position, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Just take some movements that feel good. Maybe some tail wags. Maybe shifting those hips forward and back. Even yourself out from side to side, and then eventually make your way back to your neutral tabletop position. We're going to move into a modified side plank. So take your right toes out like a little bike kickstand. Leave your right knee on the ground. Bring the left foot behind you. Peel that left hand high up to the sky. You can keep the right toes curled under, or you can lay it flat. Press your hips to the left side of your space. Take a big breath. On your exhale, reach your top hand forward, down, back, and up. Do that 2 more times. Nice, big, beautiful circles. Just getting some space around the heart. Nice. When you finish your 2 rounds, come back to your tabletop position. Take a couple nice cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, spread the sit bones. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck the pelvis, press the heart up. Do it again. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, chin to chest, round. Press into the finger pads and the knuckles. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come on back to your tabletop position. We'll take that all on the left side. So kickstand out your left toes. Bring the right foot behind you. Peel that right hand high up to the sky. Take a big breath. Press your hips to the right. On your exhale, reach that right hand forward, down, back, and up. 2 more times. Notice the differences between the shoulders. Create a little bit of space around the heart. Good, and then when you're ready, come on back to your neutral tabletop position. Take a couple more cat-cows. Maybe close your eyes and drop into a meditative state. Lovely, and then whenever you're ready, flip your toes, make your way to downward facing dog, send your hips up high. Once you get to your downward dog, maybe pedal out the feet left and right. Nod the head yes and no. Maybe cascade yourself into a high plank. And notice if you moved your hands and your feet. Press your hips back up high without moving your hands and your feet. Take a big inhale breath. Press down firmly into the hands and the feet. Bend the knees as much as you need to create a flat back. Good. One more breath. Big inhale. Exhale. Press down firmly. Big inhale breath. At the bottom of your exhale, look at your hands. Take 10 tiny steps to the front of your mat. Maybe come up onto your finger pads or your blocks to create space. Put your hands in your elbow creases. Let your head hang heavy. Put the opposite forearm on top. Let the head be a bit heavier. Release the fingers down to a dangle. Slowly begin to roll the body up to standing. Chin comes up last. When you get to the top, take some shoulder rolls. And take your shoulder rolls in the opposite direction. Good. When you're ready, inhale the arms up and overhead. Take a big breath, fill up. Bring your hands into your heart center. Focus your eyes, pull the belly in tight. Interlace your fingers deep to the webbing. Release your pointer finger to the sky. Inhale those arms back up overhead. On your exhale, send your fingertips to the right, the hips to the left. Chin is off of chest. Legs are strong, knees are soft. Come on back to center. Switch out the thumbs. Exhale, take your side bend in the opposite direction. Imagine you could slip your body into 2 panes of glass. Try not to let one of the armpits bump forward. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Parallel your thumbs. And then on your exhale, point your little water gun straight back. Lift underneath your heart. Pull the belly in tight. Press your hips forward. Good. Inhale, come back to center. On your exhale, release the grip of the hands. Fold forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, nice strong flat back. Shoulder blades squeeze. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Good, sit into a chair pose. Sit down nice and low. So feet hip width apart if you have any issues in the lower back, or big toes touching, slight sliver in the heels. Track that tailbone down. Put the weight mainly into the heels. Focus your eyes. Nice, steady, strong breath. Maybe you can get a little bit lower. You're almost there. Pull the belly in tight. Pull the ribs together for 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Let it go. Halfway lift. Nice strong flat back. Shoulder blades squeeze. Exhale, plant your hands or maybe grab for your blocks. Step your left foot back to a low lunge. Good. Plant your left hand. Scissor the inner thighs, peel that right hand high up to the sky. Take a big breath. Exhale, bring the hand back down. Good, step the back foot in slightly. Point your toes off to a 45-degree angle. Square your hips straight forward. Rise into a warrior 1. Think about drawing that right hip back, the left hip forward. Shoulders are out of the ears. Ribs are pulled together, tailbone tracking down. Take a big inhale breath. On your exhale, airplane out your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, pull the belly in tight. Good, listen closely. On your inhale, you're gonna come to a half staff pose. Left leg lifts. Flex the foot. On your exhale, figure 4, left ankle on top of the right thigh. Sit back and down. Maybe you can feel your heart beating underneath your thumbs. Keep flexing the left toes. Focused eyes. Good. Inhale, come back to your half staff pose. Flex your foot. Exhale, set the foot down. Bring the hands into your heart. Just pause. Take a couple nice, full, purposeful breaths. Inhale those arms up and overhead. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana, soft knees, lead with the heart. Halfway lift, nice strong flat back. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Good, chair pose, sit down nice and low. Shift that booty back and down. Track the tailbone slightly down so you create space in the lower back. Nice, smooth, steady breaths. You're almost there. Maybe you can find a little bit more depth. Fold forward, let it go. Halfway lift, once again, shoulder blades squeeze. Exhale, plant those hands or maybe grab for blocks. Step your right foot back this time. Low lunge. Scissor the inner thighs. Plant your right hand, peel your left hand high. Take a big breath into the collarbone. Exhale, bring the hand back down. Warrior 1, step the back foot in slightly. Point your toes off to a 45-degree angle. Square your hips straight forward. Inhale those arms up and overhead. Press the pinky side of the back foot down. Bring the left hip back, the right hip forward. Pull the belly in tight. Focus the eyes. Take a big inhale breath. Exhale, airplane out the arms. Tick-tock your torso forward. Squeeze your upper back. Good. Listen closely. On your inhale, find a half staff pose. Right leg lifts. Flex the foot. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, figure four pose. Right ankle on top of the left thigh. Shift that booty back and down. Keep flexing the right foot. Breathe. You're almost there. On your inhale, come back to your half staff pose. Flex the foot. Exhale, set the foot down. Bring your hands into your heart center. Feel your aliveness. Release the hands down by the sides. Inhale them up and overhead. Big breath, fill up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, nice strong flat back. Plant those hands, step it back, high plank. Downward facing dog, send those hips up high. Take a big inhale breath. Exhale, press down firmly. Big inhale breath. At the bottom of your exhale, drop down to the knees. Sink into a child's pose. Stretch the fingertips forward. Melt into the hip creases. One more big, full, purposeful breath. Fill up the belly. Exhale, let it go. Walk those fingertips towards your body. Inhale those arms up and overhead. Exhale, seal the hands into the heart. Take a moment to fill up with gratitude for your body, your breath, your day. Have a beautiful day. The light in me to the light in you. Namaste.